partner with other organizations to reach to the vulnerable children in the society. And that's why we do partner with homes to know the needs and the challenges that the orphans in these orphanages do encounter. And that's why today we are at Living Word, Africa Living Word Orphanage, and today we were with our guests all the way from the USA, from the Factory Church, and today we just came here to show love, to interact with the kids, just like you are seeing the guests having a good interaction time with the kids, playing games with them, just walking around to check on where they sleep and how they run their daily activities, if they engage in other activities like farming.
Hao watoto kuna wengine wametoka Migori, ni vile tulipigiwa simu kwa hawajiwezi, na kuna wengine pia wametupwa. Sasa ilinibidi, sababu mimi ni pastor, tukienda maombi, tukipata yule mtoto ambaye hana mahali pa kwenda, inabidi nikipewa ninakuja nayo hapa, but lazima nipitie chief. Chief anaandika barua na shida ya mtoto ambaye alafu tunawapokea. Enyewe Manna Ministry imetutoa mbali. Walipokuja niliongea na Sister Maria. Enyewe wakatembea akaona, akasema aliona chochote ambaye upungufu ambaye ilikuwa. Alafu mimi mgeni anapokuja sitaki nimuongeleshe sana, nataka aone kwa macho. Sasa walitembea wakaona mahali shida iko, wameshakuwa wakitusaidia saizi miaka 2, wakakuja wakapata watoto hawana totally mahali pa kulala. Watoto hawana chakula. Watoto hawana blankets, hawana nets, na tulikuwa na malaria inatusumbua. Manna wakaingia, wakatupatia mattresses, blanket, sheets, na pia haikutoshelea hapo. Bado wanazidi kutupatia chakula. Mimi nawarudishia tu asante. Mahali wamenitoa mimi, kama sio hao, sijui ningekuwa wapi. Na ninawafurahia, na yote ninawaombea. Siku moja pia watasaidia wengine vile wameshakuwa wakisimama na sisi. Na Mungu awabariki sana.
They say water is life, and it is also written that the Lord is the living water. So what does Maurice think about this?
I'd like to say that Manna Ministries brought us here, but you know, God has a plan for everyone. And I think he used Pastor Maurice to entice us to come here. And I'm just so happy that we are here, because you can see God's work, see his work, and that right there is so fulfilling.
Jesus! Thank you for the water!
Well, the project was probably one of our most difficult ones, I will say that. We started out drilling here, and the water wasn't so good. So we had to make a decision whether to stop drilling or move forward. Stop drilling was not an option. So we continued. They added a purification system there, and also it's run by solar. So you got plenty of sun here in Kenya. And so it worked out very well, and I'm just so pleased right now. My pastor is one that he started us on this journey. He said, I want to dig wells in Africa. So we try to keep with his vision, because God gave him those thoughts there. And we are not ones to question what God tells someone else.
We fetch water very far from here. It is very far, and it is somehow hilly. So when you go there, when you are old like me, you can only go once. If you go twice, you will faint. The beneficiaries of this water are the community around this area. Yes, because we don't have any water around. So the community is big. There is another primary school there called Alero. We come as far as about 500 meters from here. When there is dry season, there is a very big problem. You will get donkeys coming to carry water here. People will come with motorbikes. but that area is very far and we have to line up. It is just a stream. It is water coming under the tree. So it's not easy to get it. You can go there at saa 12 and come at saa 2. I would like to thank the sponsors very much and may God bless them abundantly. And we welcome them again for other projects to come. We are longing for other projects to come. Not only this one, but we are praying. We have faith in God that they will bring another project to us.
One of the things that we do for our community is to provide clean water for our community. And that is because we realize that one of the challenges that the community is facing that is actually resulting to some strange diseases is because of the contaminated water that the people use. And also the other thing was, even those who use the contaminated water, they had to walk long distance to be able to get that clean water. So one of the things that we are doing as Manna Missions, we are trusting God to be able to provide clean water for the communities where we serve. And that we do by drilling water in partnership with our partners, and so far we have been able to do several wells. We believe, God, that everybody that comes to Manna Chapel, to Manna Ministries, that we will be able to give God, will be able to give the living water, the bread of life, that is Jesus Christ. And that is why we are reading there, whoever enters through these gates will never come out the same. And we have seen lives being transformed at that chapel when they come to draw water, until we change that chapel from Manna Chapel, and now we call it the Salvation Well, because a lot of lives have been given to Christ because of that well.
By learning the art of walking with others and teaching them not to walk alone, Maurice will surely remain into people's heart as a hero with superpowers.
And God has grown this ministry in a way that every time I was in the States and in Europe, and people ask me the question like, Maurice, we don't understand you. How are you able to coordinate and work everything that we see on Facebook every day? We see prison ministry, we see widows' home have been built, we see children being fed in the slums of Kibera, we see students being sponsored into high school, into colleges. We have seen pastors being trained, Bibles being distributed, like orphanage homes, getting support. How are you able to do all this? And I always say, one, it is the grace of God that is enough for me. And two, God has helped me with the kind of a leadership that is delegation of duty without dictating. From the university, Good News University Norway, the dean of the school, the counselor of the school, they came, we did a 3-day conference, and after that, they said the last day is going to be a special day. We have something, we have a surprise. And then I had so many people come in Nairobi, and that afternoon, they say, come over. And when I came over, they were coming from that room. I could control myself with the doctorate gone. They have made all the way from that university with every attire for doctorate degree. And they honored me with the Doctor of Ministry in Christian Missions. And from that day, you will hear a lot of people calling me Dr. Maurice, Dr. Maurice. A lot of people think I'm because of my education, but it is a honorary degree that God made possible all the way from the University of Good News University Norway. They came, they gave me a gun, and I'm so happy. I did not just graduate and return the gun. I have it, and I use it to graduate my girls when they are passing through the training and stuff like that. And I also do that when I am attending some occasions, and it's something that really makes me to feel that God has really fulfilled my dream. Daktari. Then my neighbors who were new in our neighborhood, they thought I'm a medical doctor. So when they have issues with their health, in the morning I would find somebody knocking our gate. I'm like, hi, is Daktari around? Our son is convulsing and we don't know what to do. Please, can he come and help us with some remedials? I'm like, oh my God, what do I say? Say, well, I'm a doctor, but I have to explain. I'm a doctor, but I'm a doctor of prayers. Can I go and pray for her? Yeah, I will pray, and after praying, then you know, we need to take the child for test. You know, I don't have tools. I wish I had tools. I would have helped you. So it's interesting, but that's what God does. It's what He does. He gives to name to those who had no name.
Director Maurice Odhiambo is an open-minded person, a compassionate person, and he is someone who is easy to work with because he takes his time to listen to the people that are under him. He takes his time to work on the plans and the vision of the organization. I can also say that he's somebody who is not shaken by the challenges that he faces as a vision bearer, and that's why it has taken Manna Ministries International to be where it is, because of his wisdom and his open-mindedness.
My name is Cecilia Ochieng. I'm a student here. We do fashion and design. It's about the institution because they promised us that when we are done with the course, because many of us cannot afford it, so we will be given the sewing machines. On our graduation day, when you are receiving your certificate, you also receive with a new sewing machine.
Kwa majina naitwa Evelyn Cherotich. Mimi ni mwanafunzi hapa, nasomea kompyuta. Nitu shukrani, namshukuru juu ameinua maisha yetu. Juu sisi, kwa mfano mimi, nisingeweza kuendelea na masomo. Nilimaliza form 4 na sikuwa na hopes za kuendelea.